Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you about the feature known as Dragonriding. But before I tell you about the feature known as Dragonriding, I'd like to tell you all about how only 6.6% of you all are subscribed and 93.4% of you are not subscribed. So if you could please subscribe and maybe even like the video if you want. That would help me a lot and help me make more Dragonflight and World of Warcraft content for you all. And with that done, enjoy the rest of this video. So Dragonriding is a feature introduced in the Dragonflight expansion. Currently I am on the beta, that is how I get to test it. Now this is where mounts are taken to a whole nother level. There are things called Dragonriding mounts, which obviously they are dragons, but they introduce a whole new feature to them. So as you can see on my screen right here, I am currently on a Dragonriding mount. I am flying through the air at 830% flying speed over the Dragonisles. Currently I'm in the Azure span. So I have 4 abilities at the bottom. One where I get to just surge forward and go at high speeds. Another one where I can fly higher and get more height. A third one which I spiral forward at a great distance and it increases speed up by a lot. And a fourth one where I can set a location and teleport back to it within, I think, like a minute. Now, as you could probably see on my screen, there is this energy resource called Vigor. Now, Vigor is how we can use these abilities at the bottom on my action bar here. So this one costs 1. The Surge Forward costs 1 Vigor, the Skyward Ascent costs 1 Vigor, the Whirling Surge costs 3 Vigor, and this one costs none. Now, as you can see, that is how we use our abilities to go forward in the Dragonisles and Dragonriding. Now, my opinion on it. Personally, I think this is a really great way to introduce fun, another activity to the game, because currently you can just auto run or auto fly on a mount and fly through zones, fly through anywhere, unless you're on a ground mount and you have to run. But I think this is a really good way of introducing something fun and something to do while flying, while being able to journey through the Dragonisles. It really gives a great view. It really helps you understand and see the Dragonisles a lot easier than being just, I don't know, auto flying and walking away. So in my opinion, it's great. I love it. It's perfect. It's a great way of introducing something fun and new to the game without it having a lot of progression. But speaking of progression, the Dragonriding system does have progression, as does most stuff in the game. The Dragonriding has kind of like a talent tree thing system. And of course, I don't start out with 6 Vigor points. I start out with 3 points, and they don't recharge as fast as they are now. I'm pretty sure at the beginning, Thrill of the Skies, where when you go at max speed, it recharges 1 Vigor every 15 seconds, but then you can then upgrade it to every 10 seconds, and I think later on every 5 seconds, which is what I have at the moment. And when you are not flying, I'm pretty sure you'll get 1 Vigor every 30 seconds, and then it will change to 25 seconds, and then 20 seconds, and then 1 Vigor every 15 seconds while you're on the ground, which is a lot. It's half reduces the time by half, which is nice. And then you start off with 3 Vigor, you can upgrade it to 4, 5, and then 6. And then there's also some extra ones where it's like passive redirection. While moving at low speed, surge forward effectiveness is increased by up to 122%, decreasing as speed increases. And this option one, no, there's also this one, Onara's Gusts. Surge forward, evade scale chillers, scale charges, and other obstacles encountered in time trials and races. And this option one, while dragon riding at middle speed and above, you gain stacks of Dragon Riders Initiative, up to 10 stacks. When landing at, let me just gain some altitude again. When landing at mid to high speed, you create a shockwave, damaging enemies for 402 per stack. 402 damage per stack, split among them, and disorienting them for 3 seconds. Landing at low speeds cancels this initiative. And then the other one, which is more like a defensive one, as you saw, that's like a attack one. While airborne on a Dragonisles Drake, you gain stacks of Dragon Rider's Compassion, up to 10 stacks again. When you dismount, you gain a shield worth 1% of your health and 1% of movement speed per stack, lasting 30 seconds, which is what I have, and it's up here. Then there is Airborne Tumbling, Whirling Surge, this one that costs 3 vigor, evades, wing shredders, and dismounts in airborne enemy players. So this is a great for war mode, if you like PvP especially. If you do that near someone that's flying away or someone that's flying past you, it will dismount them and can kill them for full damage, or you can then land and if it does not kill them, finish them off. But be aware they can also do that to you. Then the vigor increased to 5. This one can also help your vigor recharge. Gathering herbs or minerals increases your vigor recharge rate by 10%. Oh no, I'm falling. By 10% for 10 seconds. That can obviously be great for all these the herb gatherers and all the profession crafters. And then there's this other one for just the people that don't do that. Defeating an enemy increases your vigor recharge rate by 10% for 3 seconds. This effect can also occur once every 10 seconds. And then you have the base ones that I explained earlier at the beginning. Now, these all can make it so you can pretty much endlessly, forever, fly around on your Dragonisles Drake. But obviously, these talents and stuff cost something.
Ever since the primalists came to the plains.
Thank you, Scout Tamal. These cost 3 dragon glyphs. Now these dragon glyphs can be found all over the Dragonisles, and once you get one, they give you 1 point, and then you can go on this talent tree and purchase an ability. So they can be found. Their achievements, they can be found all over the Dragonisles. They kind of say pretty much where they are. Collect the dragon glyph near the Flash Frost Enclave. They pretty much tells you where they are, and when Dragonisles releases or in the beta, I can also tell me if you want, either when it releases or in the beta, I can tell you where all the glyphs are. I can give a guide for where most of them are, because I pretty much collect all of them except for 3, which is the reason why I haven't gotten the last upgrade. Yeah. That's about it. Thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in my next video. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy. And I'll see you in my next video. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.